Right, game settings look all up and running and everything. I'm going to try again. Let's see if I can get a fourth oyster in a row. 4 days, 4 oysters. I very much doubt it. I had good luck this far, so, but, you know, we'll give it a try. So, yeah, it's now the 10th of December. So I last played on the 9th, and I should really be having dinner now. But it's been a crazy busy day, and I didn't have lunch till late, and I make a habit of watching the press conferences when they're on, the government press conferences. And when I do, I always make like a snack or, you know, have a spread. And I ate an entire chocolate orange. So right now I'm absolutely stuffed. So I'm just going to like let that go down a bit. So I figure, yeah, play GTA for a bit, and then we'll make a chili. That's the plan. And I've noticed that I do not have the jetpack, so... Oh, you boo! So yeah, I'm going to go get that, and then we'll see if we can spot another oyster. So I'm going to try and speed over as quickly as I can, because I'm conscious that I've only got an hour. And then hopefully, yeah, I'll feel hungry again. But right now, oh god, I've been eating so much sugar this last few weeks. I mean, god, yeah, no, it's just been bad. I was doing so well and everything, and like, you know, a friend of mine at work said, there's no way that you've just like, you know, put a belly on again or whatever, because you're tiny. I'm tiny. And yeah, basically I think I've done a lot of good work to work all off the mega fat that I had on my stomach out the way. I'm on the wrong side of the road, so this is a bit precarious. Like basically, yeah, no, I had a really bad core, and I've corrected that with earlier in the year a lot of yoga, a lot of high intensity stuff. Like I've managed to repair the big damage. I'm not really making much sense. I had a really bad core from like years ago. I had this accident, and I dislocated my knee, and I couldn't walk for ages, and it like threw my balance out, it threw my core out and everything. And it's taken a while to basically there's some really stubborn, yeah, like middle fat, and I've been for years trying to correct that with, what am I doing? Where am I going? With running, and yeah, increasingly in lockdown with yoga and high intensity stuff. And basically, there's a little bit of a pot belly, but it can be worked off very quickly with high intensity now, as opposed to, yeah, months of running, high intensity yoga. Like I managed to get a lot of stuff like corrected. But yeah, I mean, I'm not in really bad shape anyway. But yeah, you can be thin and you can be not in the best of shape, and that's me. So I really need to. I've not been for my walk today either. God, like, but that actually today has been crazy busy. I've been doing loads of different stories. So I tend to 3 is what I regard as the cut-off, as doing like a full day. Sometimes I can just be working on one if it's a big story like COVID or, yeah, the US election or whatever. But today I've been covering China and COVID. I've been looking at China and Canada. I've been looking at China and Australia, China and the US, China and nappies. This was a weird story. So yeah, basically China's Civil Aviation Administration has updated its guidelines for flight attendants, and basically told them that it's advisable that they wear nappies in mid-flight so that they avoid to use the bathrooms and potentially catch COVID-19. So yeah, like firming up the details on that and such. There was also some stuff with getting the contact details for a lawyer related to this journalist who went missing. So it's just been like so many different stories, and oh, that's reminded me, I'm on radio in about half an hour on World Service talking about yet another story to do with football and Uyghurs. So yeah, on days like this, God, like my brain can just fry, because it's just it's not, as I say, not just focusing on one story. It's trying to cover lots of stories and stay on top of them. And just like forget everything you've been talking about earlier, and you really, you know, be able to focus and stuff on the sly and stuff. But I had a nice shower this morning. I got my showers in the morning back after, you know, Boilergate, and so that felt amazing, and I just felt set up for the day. I also got my Christmas shopping done last night for my parents and my brother, and I hope they like the presents, but obviously I am anxious that they are going to get them, so we'll see what happens. If they don't, I might have to just get some expensive chocolates or something from Waitrose. Oh, but yeah, hope they're not watching this. Yeah, no, it's just I know that I've bought them in plenty of time, but then there has genuinely been a lot of reports today about the Royal Mail being overloaded. So yeah, that's pushed everything back a bit. So I hope it'll be all right, but we will see. Anyway, oyster hunting. So hopefully we'll see if we can find one more. Again, my eyes, I'm going to be head on the screen trying to spot things. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. I've no idea where I am now either. Fallow Bridge, where? So this could be a good thing. It's somewhere that I don't know where I am, and it looks clear. The sky looks clear enough now, because it was a bit sandy before and I couldn't really see things clearly. So I might basically circle back a bit on this bridge. I'm going to move around a bit. I hope that one just appears. But yeah, really good day, really fulfilling day. Caught up with my manager as well, which is yeah, just kind of, you know, did that. And yeah, no, it's not long now till Christmas, so that'll be amazing, and I'm really looking forward to having a break. Well, I always like proper switch off at Christmas, but yeah, I'm going to do I've got a piece on the way as well, that I'm going to get prepared ahead of Christmas. And just generally, yeah, no, I feel like I've said before, I feel like I've won 2020, but I'm really in a kind of, yeah, happy state now of winding down towards Christmas, and yeah, 2 weeks off, so that's going to be good. And hopefully we'll progress a little bit further with GTA then, but we'll have to see, because I'm still here. Still here. Right. Yeah, so I don't know. Here, maybe around here. But yeah, only 3 oysters left to get, so this could be a lost cause. But I just thought, I've had such good luck with this, why not continue? Rather than making my chili. Which I will do in a bit. Oh, but yeah, also I tend to kind of take stock at the weekend and like replan and everything, and just because this week's been a bit chaotic, I'm very much looking forward to doing that, like drawing up a to-do list of things that I want to do. I've got some washing on at the moment because I've not been able to do any, washing in the past week. That wasn't one, was there? I saw lots of water changes there, but I'll trace back a bit. No, I'd have seen one. Oh, nope, okay. But yeah, no, I'm pleased I got the knack of this now, like trying to, spot the oysters in the water. Ooh, some sirens going near here. That was interesting, by the way, earlier when I was watching the press conference. They were talking about how cases are going up. So they were meant to have gone down after we'd had this lockdown, but they're going back up again, and whether that's because of or Christmas shopping, or ignoring the rules, or meeting people in secret, or God, maybe the cold weather, I don't know, like I reckon there'll be a number of factors, but I mean they're meant to have gone down earlier than they shouldn't be going up this fast, this soon after lockdown basically, So yeah, that's kind of worrying. Although they said it was mainly schools, like high schools. So yeah, schools have stayed open throughout. So during lockdown, they stayed open. But yeah, the areas are mainly like in the southeast. So Kent, Essex, and London. They said it's going to be interesting to see what happens with London, because I don't know if anybody else feels this, but I do half wonder that everything seems to get a bit serious when London gets mentioned. Like, I mean, for the whole country. So there is a part of me that's cynically thinking, well, you know, if we, it's all very well, you know, kind of keeping, well, I say, can't even do anything. So it's not like we just do things for our individual selves. But yeah, thinking like, you know, are we going to get another lockdown because things get serious in London? I hope not. And I'm not suggesting that, you know, London, if it gets bad in London, then everybody else suffers. But it does sometimes feel like that. It does sometimes kind of make me wonder. But yeah, I don't know. Because London's apparently been fine throughout this, and then that's not one, is it? I saw something in the water there. I'm just going to carefully look again. No. But yeah, I certainly don't want that to be the case. But yeah, no, you know, I found it odd in the early stages that a load of these northern regions were all moving to tier 3. Yet London, which has a huge population, loads of poverty, is apparently fine. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. We'll see what happens. But it's not far off oh, hang on, sorry, my headset's slipping off. It's not far off the 2-week period for announcing the adjustment of tiers. So what I'm hoping is they're going to adjust them properly, and we're not going to hear of suddenly the tiers changing or something like that, because I don't know. But yeah, I think they've stayed about average here, so I think we'll stay in tier 2. It'd be nice if we move into tier 1, but at the moment the only place that's done that is Cornwall on the mainland. So yeah. Right, I've not seen anything. What are my other options? Oh, sorry. Oh god, I should unravel this wire. So I've had a good look all the way along here. Yeah, quite a thorough look, I reckon. I don't want to look up towards there again by the dam. Oh, I'm still thinking over there maybe. Up here, I don't know. Well, let's mix it up. Let's go. Oh, I don't know. Let's track along here, because I did a lot of swimming along here. It's quite narrow, so I would have thought I'd seen something, but yeah, I'm just thinking, well, I haven't here, so that's the next kind of, you know, we're just going round and having a look again. Maybe that's where it's going to be. Sweep over the water. Oh god, my trousers are straining from all that chocolate. And yeah, I'm really gonna have to get back on top of the exercise again. Oh hey, one thing I'll have to tell you though, because I was in a good mood yesterday. Well, yeah, getting all the heating back on again, and me kind of putting, you know, all the kind of plans I had on hold. Yeah, like exercise, my daily walk, and, you know, cleaning and all this. I basically was like, right, might as well write off today and just have an early evening, watch a good bit of TV. I was going to watch Hero, which I've not watched for years, but I saw this thing on Twitter that was like, you know, what is a film that you think is a masterpiece, and just include 4 pictures. And oh my god, I mean, literally every Zhang Yimou film is amazing, but yeah, like Hero is such a spectacularly beautiful movie. And I was going to say, I think it's above my head. I've got loads of boxes. Yeah, I think there's boxes higher up than here, and I think I've got it in here. I mean, I've definitely got the DVD, and I watched it in the original Chinese, and I just, oh my god, I absolutely fell in love with that film. It's absolutely spectacularly beautiful. So I was going to watch that, but then there's a part of me that was like, really, really wanted to watch. Just thinking what that is. I know it's not in the 100%. I think it's like the triathlons or whatever, but I saw that red corona there. But yeah, this doesn't matter because it's not included in the 100% statistics, so there's no reason to do this. Which way are we going then? I might have a look just a bit more along here, but is that enclosed? I think it is, yeah. Might not be actually. No, it is, yeah. Yeah, so I had this desperate urge to watch something with Matthew McConaughey. I literally was like, I want to watch something with Matthew McConaughey and being hot. And I was like, I could watch one of his like really cheesy chick flicks, but I'm not a chick flick person. So I thought I'd rewatch. Yes, there's one. I have found one. Amazing. Oh my God, I'm doing so well with this. This is just, what are the chances? Oh, Kerry, careful, careful. Right, okay. Brilliant. I genuinely will be amazed if the oysters are the things that I managed to find first. That is so good, God. Okay, did not expect that. So that is I'm very pleased about that. That's like a overpass, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think there's any kind of hidden water areas or anything. So we'll just kind of carry on along that river. I should really think about getting set up somewhere so that, you know, because, you know, for a mission or something, so ahead of me playing next. But yeah, didn't expect to find yet another oyster, so fantastic. So yeah, I was like, I really want to watch something with Matthew McConaughey. And literally, like, this was just kind of consuming my thoughts, and I was watching clips on YouTube from True Detective, which I've not watched for years, and was just like, oh yeah, so I'm gonna watch True Detective again. And I'm really glad I did, but not for the whole purpose of just going, oh, Matthew McConaughey is so hot, but for the fact that with what an interesting year it's been in the US, I mean, bear in mind I'm obviously not American, there's been this whole kind of focus on the kind of middle of America and these kind of, a lot of the Trump supporters, a lot of the religious people, a lot of the kind of insular attitudes that you get in these parts, in these kind of like deep southern states. And I mean, I remember watching True Detective, not really paying attention to every little thing, but just kind of, yeah, just watching it as kind of light-hearted, kind of fun viewing, and kind of somewhat getting into the story, but not immensely. But it also, yeah, I mean, it's quite hard to understand what people are saying, because there's that real kind of southern drawl. So I don't have subtitles. Not that I should watch it with subtitles anyway, being a native English speaker, but yeah, I don't feel like the era and like the time when I watched it and everything, I don't know that I paid that much attention to it. But watching it again, I really started to appreciate so much more just how brilliant it is. I mean, I thought it was brilliant before, but you know, the fact it won so much acclaim, I remember thinking, well, it's not that good, but I think it's good in the context of what 2020 has been. And I genuinely watched it, the first episode this time, and found it that much more powerful, and the characters that much more real, and just kind of just how kind of real it could be, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to watch another episode tonight. I think there's only 8 anyway, and I've never watched the kind of the series after that, but I've still got Sex and the City to watch, and still need to go back and carry on watching Prison Break. And my driving instructor keeps on reminding me to watch Phoenix Nights that he's lent me. So I really need to kind of just, you know, have a day where I just binge that, which I've not got around to yet. I don't know that I felt it like the early episodes, but he was like, this should be right up your street. It's kind of northern humour, kind of just, yeah, basically a lot of kind of 80s jokes and such. But I don't know, it's not clicked with me yet. But then again, I I think sometimes it depends on what kind of mood you're in, like when you're watching something. So I just remember again, I didn't watch it with like a big focus, and it might be something I need to kind of just switch my phone off and like not be faffing and just literally like, yeah, just watch it and appreciate it for what it is. But yeah, I think just with the way things have been recently, it's hard to just switch your phone off and switch off. I think my head's been a bit kind of stressed and my attention span's been a bit all over the place, that it has been difficult to kind of just focus. Although I did with True Detective last night, so yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this looks like it goes 2 ways now, and I can't see anything at all. Let's have a look. Right, so I can go back towards Easter Basin, or I can head down towards Red County. I need to do that at some point, that final trucking mission. I could have a go, but it just gives me pain. The amount of times I failed it. I might head back towards Easter Basin. Which would be... which way? Hang on. Right, okay, so just go right. But, I mean, there could be one around here, but I literally can't see anything right now, so... So yeah, what else have I got to do? I've got to do Vigilante. I wouldn't mind trying to find a horseshoe. If I'm heading towards San Fierro, I'll be looking at snapshots again, but Jesus Christ, I literally cannot see anything. Eyes are just... just have a look around here a bit. Okay, it's a bit clearer here. I can kind of see things now. Yeah, I was saying I wouldn't mind looking for horseshoes, because I'm still thinking, well, there are them to find, and I've still not found them, as well as the oysters, as well as the tags. But I quite like Las Venturas, and there's a lot of missions in that area. There's the... I'm just thinking maybe that's where I should head towards. Yeah, on the basis that there are missions. There's, yeah, so there's the stadium mission that I've got to do. I think that's a good area for doing the Vigilante mission. What else? There's something else there as well, I feel like. So what have I got left to do? I've got to do the, yeah, Vigilante. The stadium mission I've not done yet. The 2 final story missions, so that'll be back in Los Santos. Trucking, which I hate. Which is around here. I've got... I'm getting backish towards San Fierro now. What else have I got? There's plenty left. Yeah, as I say, all the extras, tags, oysters, snapshots. I feel like there's more. There is more that I've not done. Hang on, that wasn't... there was a lot of sky and stuff there. Tell you what though, it's amazing again, like trying to find those oysters. I felt like I'd looked everywhere before discovering this, that I could just kind of drift on the water, and they all seem to have been in places that should have been obvious, like, oh yeah, at the end of that bridge, and oh yeah, at the end of the runway, but alas, did not find them. Okay. So, I've had a good look around here. I can't be bothered to do that again. So I think I'm going to head towards San Fierro. So I am in San Fierro. Las Venturas. I don't think I'm going to find one in the water here. I did have a good look. I'm kind of skimming along the water, but no, I don't know. But you never know. You never know at this point. I was talking about going over to the kind of Bayside area again. But, I don't know. I did have a look and just didn't see any, so I don't know. Maybe what I'll do is I'll head towards the dam en route to Las Venturas. And then I might just kind of hang around Las Venturas and look for horseshoes. But yeah, in terms of what I'm doing next with the game, I could carry on with my luck with these, what do you call it? Oysters, because I seem to be doing pretty damn well. I'm quite chuffed about this. You know, just see if I can just tick them all off. But there's what, only 2 left to get now, I think. But that's an idea. I'm just gonna have a little bit of a look back here again. I don't think I I haven't seen anything. The water's very clear. But yeah, head towards the dam. But then yeah, because I do need to mix it up a bit, whether I do the next story mission, the second before the end, which, as far as I'm aware, I don't think it's going to be too difficult. Yeah, whether I do trucking. I just think I might try Vigilante next. Given that I have had an attempt and didn't do too bad. But yeah, I'm pleased. I'm getting there slowly but surely. Oh man, so yeah, nearly the weekend. I need to get a present for my grandma as well, so that's gonna be done. Just thinking what else I have to do, or what else I want to do. Just want to watch all of True Detective now. I'm gonna have another driving lesson at some point, but the driving instructor's car is there's a problem with it, so that could be on hold. He's texted me earlier and said that they don't know what the problem is, so that's worrying for him. And yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the neck as well, this close to Christmas. But also just, yeah, people are literally just starting to have driving tests again, so can't have a test, a car that's suddenly like not working, so but yeah, I'm pretty chilled about, you know, for the time being, my own. I'm not racing to pass, so yeah, all good. Okay, I've had a look here. I mean, I could look on the other side of the dam. I think I might just do that actually quickly. Look at these speedboats. Trying to get some inspiration in terms of thinking where the next one would be, but yeah, I mean, I seem to only be finding one per hour of gameplay anyway, so I'm not really expecting to find another one. That's why I think, yeah, I might mix it up and just go beep beep, go look for a horseshoe, because I haven't been in Las Venturas for a while. So it would be good to kind of approach that with a clear head, because that was the one thing that, yeah, when I basically started playing again earlier this month, oh yeah, it's quite big, this dam area, isn't it? Yeah, there's a lot of area to cover, so I might spot one, but I don't think there are any. I think I've kind of covered it. Definitely not one, is there? Like, I'm just thinking this tiny little discrete area here or something. Anyway, what was I saying? My head's gone blank. Yeah, so when I started playing again earlier this month, I looked for snapshots, failed, looked for tags, failed, then started having joy with the oysters. But one thing I didn't do was look around for horseshoes, because before I stopped playing in like October time, I spent a lot of time specifically looking for horseshoes, just on the basis that the jetpack's quite close to Las Venturas, so it was just easy and lazy. And if I hadn't played for a week, it was quite an easy thing to do without kind of, you know, needing a lot of attention span. Just literally float around. And also, as I've since established, there's not really any high-risk areas in Las Venturas. There's only really the police station where you could get all the cops after you. Again, like an idiot, you know, I had in my mind all these kind of can't do this. So like, you know, with this, not get the jetpack too close to the water, and then it turns out that actually I can take the jetpack in the water. And it's made life a lot more easier in trying to find these horseshoes. Similar thing of like, there was a military base in Las Venturas, and I was like, got to make sure I don't get too close to the military base. And then when I actually set foot in the military base, excuse me, no is it? No, it's just the change of... Just look again, I think it was just the change in stone. But yeah, the military base didn't trigger anything, so that was a complete... All this kind of, gotta be careful, like, around here, and then it turned out that there was no reason to be careful whatsoever, and I got one of the remaining horseshoes, so there you go. Yeah, I can't think if there's any other areas other than the police station. I should have a look in the police station. No, I have looked inside the police station, but thinking inside of, like, the guards area outside, but it's just so annoying that, like, you know, there's a part of you that thinks you can use this jetpack to float around quickly, and if you look in these areas like this and get all the cops after you, it can be game over pretty quickly. So yeah, that's why I've not been doing that. Right, I'm not seeing anything here, but yeah, we're having a good sort of look, getting some ideas. I don't know though. It's going to be extremely hard now to find those remaining two, but we'll get there. Okay, so let's go Las Venturas way. Bone County. Right, I'm not entirely sure where, because I might be near the military. Yeah, that's the restricted area. I thought it was. So, that's not water, is it? What's in there? No, it's just a hole with what looks like a load of graves in it. Okay, and that's the snake farm. I mean, I actually think what I'll probably do next is I'll do the next story mission, because I don't think it's going to be hard. I think the final one will be hard, but I mean, Riot wasn't, I didn't do anything. Basically, it was just like the story kind of, I just drove somewhere, and then all these people started rioting in the city. So maybe I should fly over to Los Santos, but Las Venturas is in between both of them, so yeah, then I can kind of choose. So yeah, say I just decide to do the mission next, I'm kind of set up that I'm not too far away from Los Santos. Yeah, I could have a look around for another oyster, but I don't know now. I've been doing well, but I only seem to be able to get one anyway. 1 per hour, so I think I think my luck's shot there. So yeah, I've absolutely no idea now. God, because there's only 2 of them here, and they could be absolutely literally anywhere. Any sodding where. Down a little alleyway, hidden in a building. Who actually knows? It'd be incredible if I found one, but I genuinely think this is going to be a situation where I might have to just save and admit that, yeah, maybe this ain't going to happen this evening. But did not really expect to find an oyster, so I'm chuffed about that. Right, I'm just kind of looking in between houses a little bit more carefully. Again, I feel like I can hear things, but it's just in the bathroom. Oh no, I know what it is. It's my washing machine. Did some washing earlier. If that's the noise I can hear. There isn't going to be anything else, but yeah, it's just so nice now not being able to wear a jumper and just feel cozy in my house again. So yeah, but I really do need to, just looking forward to this weekend, eating properly again, going for a nice walk, and just not feeling really run down and kind of Eskimo-like. Sorry, I'm conscious that I'm holding this quite close to my face, and it's probably going to make really loads of annoying noises, which is quite annoying to me as well. Oh God! But also, I've remembered I was talking to some people today about this new game that's come out that looks very, very good. It looks kind of GTA slash Saints Row-ish, where you create your own protagonist. It's called Cyberpunk something or other. Then a year, and it sounds 100% on my street, and I'm pretty sure my computer will be able to handle it because it's a yeah, it's got a 64-bit processor, and this is a gaming computer anyway, so it can handle games like GTA absolutely no problem whatsoever. But yeah, I'll have to have a look at that because it's still going to take forever to download anyway. It'll be several gigabytes. But yeah, I might do that this weekend. I might discover this new game. I'm just going to make sure that I don't do what I know I do quite often with new games, which is abandon the old ones and play them to my heart's content, as in the case of Too Hot Hospital. Just looking a little bit closely in those trees as well, because that was a consideration I had before, that one might be hidden in a tree. But I don't know. I have no idea. I wasn't even aware that there was a Starfish Casino before. Everything looks slightly different, as I say, because I've not played for a while. But yeah, actually, I think I'm going to save soon. Because, I was thinking it's going to take me a while to cook. I'm going to make this chili. And, yeah, I don't want to be eating too late because I feel like I have all of this week. I could make something a bit lighter. I mean, I had had halloumi last night with like some lemon and mint and chilies, and that was quite nice. But you know, I just feel like with all the stresses of this week, I've just burnt out a bit, and just my head's got a bit funny. So. Anyway, as I say, I've kind of classed it as a write-off week. I use the weekend to take stock, so I'm kind of just not thinking, right, come on, Karen, like right now, this is where you sort things out. I'm kind of going, oh, wait till Saturday. You'll get back. You reset button then. You've got time to. You'll be able to think straight. Yeah, I've got to think about this piece that I'm going to do. That I'm going to get done next week, but. Yeah, I'm doing it with somebody else as well, and I sent her a message today and basically said, can we talk about this tomorrow, because my head is just gone. God, yeah, I can tell I've been eating rubbish food as well, because I keep on, yeah, you can hear me hiccuping and sound like I'm on the edge of a burp, and just feel really like kind of, yeah, refluxy. Nice, I know. So, yeah, I'm going to some like aloe vera drink stuff, so I'm going to have some of that, and I should probably have something to settle my stomach tonight. I'm just thinking what would be good to do that. I mean, I do fancy chili. I think it's quite healthy anyway because it's full of veg, so I'm not sure. But anyway, tomorrow's food shop, so right, yeah, I think I'll save soon. I could technically go in this like police area that I was banging on about now, but anyway, just checking here. There's not anything in here, is there? Done that. Yeah, I thought I'd re-establish this one. I know I'm close to the police base, but I'm not entirely sure where it is, and I don't want to end up with them all after me by accident. Anyway, let's have a look. There's the police base. I don't think there's any problem going on top of the building, but I don't think there's anything on top of the building anyway. No. Anyway, it's okay to actually, you know, they don't come after you if you walk into the police station. But I don't know. I don't know where these are now. Just trying to look at it with fresh eyes. Oh God, yeah, I really should call it a day now because I just feel sleepy. Naughty. Full of chocolate. Just at my absolute best. Not. Right, where can I save? All these random car park areas as well. I'm not entirely sure what they link up to. I'm just thinking, yeah, if there's anywhere, little nook and cranny here where there might be one.
Yeah, I really like French fries.
Oh my god, I literally can't stop yawning as well. Oh, okay. Right, come on. Let's call it in. I know that's me finishing a bit sooner than usual, but sod it, I literally can't keep my eyes open now. Oh god, yeah, you go to bed late as well. I thought I've been, yeah, I mean I've been, what time is it? Yeah, it's nearly, I don't think I've only been playing for about half an hour then, but it's nearly time for my radio interview that I've pre-recorded, but yeah, went to bed late, and then it's like I've threw myself so full force into work today because there were so many stories that I normally have this, you know, I'll be wired and I'll be completely on top of things, but then the moment work ends, brain just shuts down like twice as hard and I'm just shattered. So yeah, there you go. Right, there's not one there. Oh, that's really bright as well. So that's the casino where I can save at. So yeah, I'm going to save here. So yeah, quite a shortish episode. Hopefully the jetpack will still be there, but you never know, it might vanish. So we'll see. Stats are going to be exactly the same, 94.65, yep, and I'm just going to, again, as I say, I'm just going to check that it has saved again, yeah, because I'm, you know, doing this more and more cautiously now, just on the basis that this extra stuff is hard to find. But yeah, there we go, yet another oyster, so 48 oysters, only 2 left to get. So yeah, that's going to get harder, keep trying. Yeah, so only 2 tags left to get, 2 oysters left to get, 2 snapshots left to get. What's the other thing? Horseshoes, oysters, tags, and snapshots. Yeah, so I think there's only 2 of each left now. So literally only 8 of those special kind of extras to get. But we'll see, because this is hard. But yeah, got my oysters up to the level with the others now. So we'll see if we can try again tomorrow, potentially, but I might try and do a mission, might try and do something a little bit different.